For today's code of the day, let's talk about the differences between total and free. So I don't know if you ever noticed, but inside the CPT book we have lab tests that are drawn, and sometimes we have two of the same thing, but one of them is total and one of them is free. Here's some examples of three sets of codes that one of them is total, this side, and then this side is the same test, but they call it free. Do you know the differences? If you find this information super helpful, be sure and hit that follow, like, and comment on the TikTok or the video wherever you see it, and let me know what else you would like to see. I really rely on your comments to let me know what content you would like to see and what the next video will be. So for our differences in these lab tests, they're measuring hormones when they're doing total and free. The free hormones are the ones that can enter and affect the body tissues, while the total ones bound to proteins and have less of a biological effect. So total hormones can measure both free and the bound forms of the protein, while free hormones are more accurate than the total hormones that they're assessing. So let's take our first one. 80162 and 80163 is for our digoxin. That is for blood pressure patients, heart failure patients. And what is being drawn if we do a total is the total amount of digoxin in the body. The free is doing the total amount of digoxin in the bloodstream that is unbound to anything else, like any proteins in the blood. So it tells us a more accurate reading of how much is free flowing through the bloodstream. This total tells us both the total that's unbound and the total that is bound to proteins in the body. So our 80185 and our 80186 is for treating seizures. The total amount of it being in the blood is in the form of it being not only the medication form, which is the unbound form, but also the bound form of the medication that's in the bloodstream also. Then the free version of this CPT code is just of the active form of the medication throughout the body that has not tied itself to a protein. Same thing for our last one, our 80164 and 80165. Valproic acid is used for treating seizures or even just headaches. We can have a total being done if we're looking for the total amount, whether it's bound or unbound to the body or any tissues in the body. But the free is helpful for looking for toxicity, like if they overdosed on it or if their medication levels are too high. That is a good indicator for that. Anyway, I hope this is super helpful for you guys. I hope to see you in my next live. I like to go live on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on TikTok and on YouTube. So I hope to see you there. I like to do 2 hours free lessons each night. And then we also do Sunday workshops and Thursday morning duck classes for people that have not been able to pass their medical coding exam. So I hope to see you there. All of the info is on my website at Medical Coding by Jen, and I hope to see you there.